Hey everyone, it's Ruth from Ruth's Astrology and Tarot. Today is Monday the 17th and I am talking about eclipses. So we have our next eclipse that will be in the Pisces Virgo axis, and it will be at 4 degrees. Now this is a lunar eclipse. So this shines a light on emotions or situations that need attention. And it's often heightening feelings, and but it does provide clarity. Something becomes clear. So these are unpredictable events, and wherever the eclipse takes place in your chart, in that house, that's where it will make the bigger event. And if you have planets in Pisces, Virgo, or Gemini, or Sagittarius, about 4 degrees, you're going to feel this also. So the eclipse in Leo, that was really a big one. And I believe it was really felt by politically. And now we have another person to watch, which is BTS's Jungkook. He was born on September 1st, 1997. And we had a solar eclipse on September 2nd, 1997. And eclipses, when you're born close to an eclipse, that means you're an eclipse baby. And so they tend to have major events during the eclipses. So in 2023, we had a eclipse that was at October 14th. Was an eclipse at 21 degrees, and then we had another one October 28th of 2023, and that is when a lot of the BTS members went into the military. So they went in December, but they were probably notified about 30 days before. So that is another eclipse moment, and he had another eclipse moment, Jungkook, on the eclipse on August 12th. He had announced that he had an injury to his lower leg and was limiting some of his dance movements because of the injury. So this eclipse on the 28th will be at 4 degrees Pisces. It will be close to his moon. J-Hope has Mercury at 4 degrees retrograde, and that is the degree of the eclipse. Jin's moon is in Pisces also, and it is not close to the eclipse, but it's still in Pisces. And then RM's Saturn and his moon in Sagittarius are close to the eclipse. And Suga was born during a full moon in Virgo. So people born during a full moon tend to have quite full lives, which is what's happening. Same with eclipse people. They have very full lives. Suga was born with Mercury retrograde that was Cazimi, the sun in Pisces, which makes him the prolific writer that he is. And RM was born with the moon in joyful Sagittarius, ruled by Jupiter, and it is close to Saturn in Pisces. So the eclipse will be very close to his moon in Saturn. Jimin, who has Saturn in Pisces and the moon in Gemini, which means the eclipse will be conjunct his Saturn and making an aspect to his moon. And V, or Kim, and I can't say that name, he has Saturn in Pisces also, because most of the band members do have Saturn in Pisces because they're born about the same time. So all these people in the BTS band could be having an unpredictable event happening about the eclipse time. So we'll have to see what happens with them, but I'll be watching this. So this is Ruth from Ruth's Astrology and Tarot. Hope everybody has a great day.